Everyone, welcome, welcome. This is functional fitness training. So what we're focusing specifically on today is the adductors and the outer glute meds. So usually these are our hip stabilizers, great for knee pain, but adductors, most importantly, really good for low core strength. So we're gonna dive in with a general warm-up, do some adductor glute med prep, and then the strength exercises that will follow will be pretty much the same. They will focus on those I'm going to say target areas in quotation marks because I don't really do target training. We really work the whole body, but we focus in a little more on those areas. So other than that, have a set of heavier kettlebells or weights today, in addition to that potential glider or squishy ball or pillow. So let's just get started. Welcome, welcome. First part of working out for today is just moving. Let's squat down and up, getting those hips back, knees in line with toes, right? I get a lot of questions about squats. How far do my knees go over the toes, or do they go over it all? The answer is yes, they can track the toes, and you will have your own natural stopping point. But get the hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Nice. Easy squats. Think about your hips tracking straight down and up. If you want, you can take the arms out of that up reach. Palms reach to the sky. Nice. Now from here, one foot back, big reverse lunge. Alternate. Just like that squat, your knee is doing a natural tracking of the toe, and it does come slightly forward, but the weight is in the heel, right? So focus less on where should my knee be, and more of where should the weight in my foot be. In the heel, but my full foot is on the ground. Nice team. One more. At your own time, stand tall and reach. These are Frankensteins. You're lengthening through the hamstring. And I want you to go to the hamstring stretch point. The place where you don't have to do this and tough. Just high, where you keep that long, neutral spine. Good team. Taking up the body here. Now everyone, nice wide feet. We're going to go low. So adjust the feet accordingly. Have the knees track the toes. Shift over to one side. Get one foot straight. See how low that feels comfortable, yeah? Maybe your hips a little more. Try to get that torso up, butt back down. This is a side lunge hold. Side lunge hold. Nice team. Shake it out. Other side, by feet. Experiment with going straight down and then shifting that weight onto the other foot. I even put my hands around my knee sometimes to get that knee really tracking the toe. Check it out, look at down there. Get those hips back. Torso forward. Nice. Okay, one more time each side. We're gonna add an optional twist. Knees track the toes. Go low. If you want, hands or reach. Other side, curl it over. Hands down. Knee trap. Lift. All right, team. So come on up. So we have a little bit more of an alignment focus to start class. So check it out here. I want everyone to take their feet and put it together. This is going to help us in our exercises when we go forward, because alignment is really important to access your muscles, right? Take your hands in your rib cage, and I want to see you see like kind of tilting your rib cage up and really puffing your chest out, and how your hands move with that. This is called a bell rung up situation, where you're really not accessing your core, and there's a lot of tension back here. So all my crew who's like, oh, my back aches at the end of the day, you're likely here a lot. The other part, now take your rib cage, drop it down, and see the difference. So here, this is bell rung down. You want to find a nice neutral. So let's do some mobility work with that thoracic spine. Lift the chest, puff, puff up, drop that chest down. Notice how the bottom half really isn't moving. I'm going to kind of a cat-cow situation. Looking up, down. Now find that neutral. Now let's do that same concept with the hips. Take the hips and I want you to squeeze the glutes. Tuck, 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 tuck. A lot of people are also tucked under. So this is the case, right? Find the neutral spine and now let anterior tilt that hip. Posterior tilt, so scoop under the hips and then let it go. So even in core work and glutes, even though we're activating our glutes, we're really not ending in this position. This also adds a lot of pressure to that low back if you experience any of that during the week. So this is anterior tilt, this is tucked. Find a neutral. And you'll notice that the rib cage should rock right on top of the hip. So find that neutral. This is gonna come in handy in our mobility warm-up. So grab one neutral weight because I want you to check in. Can you maintain this neutral as we do a switch pass? Switch pass, all right? We are gonna see this in our workout. But for now, as we start our mobility, we're gonna do some standing hip cars. So everyone, weights down, we'll get to the passes. Stand tall on one foot, one leg up. Now I want you to take that knee, keep it bent, and move it as far as you can to the outside. Rib cage still aligned. That's why we went over the mobility. Now take that knee, and I want you to pretend like you have a hacky sack ball, right? Try to keep that hip down. And now bring it all the way to the outside. So we're drawing a circle. Let's do it quicker. Up, bring it out, hacky sack ball, drop the knee, bring it in. Try to keep that rib over hip alignment as you do this. I know, a lot of thinking. Yeah. So the knee goes up, the knee goes out, the ankle comes up. Try to keep that hip stable. And then we're going around. We're moving our hips through its full range of motion, standing. So that the other foot is working too. Yes, okay, let's reverse that. Take that knee back. Hacky sack ball, try to keep that hip low, and then bring it in. Again, 3 circles. Just working to the outside range of that hip socket, comfortably, right? But challenging, ooh, 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 ooh. Shake it out, other side. So, check in as you're doing that. Other side, let's start it up. Balancing on that one foot, knee up. Move that knee out. Try to keep that hip and rib cage aligned. Hacky sack ball. Do the first one slow, right? You're checking in on that alignment. If you're watching the computer, maybe you can use that as a little mirror and then bring it back again. Up, knee out. This one slow, interior, rotate that hip. Bring it back, 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 and then out. Okay, let's pick it up. Up, out. Keep your torso still. Hacky sack ball. Bring it in. 2 more times, your own pace. Go to the outside edges. Whoa. Yes, you can be holding on to something. 1 more. There. Nice. Shake that one out. Okay, we're going to go a little deeper into our adductors to really open up our range of motion. So just like our warm-up, I want you to come low. But now I want you to come onto one foot essentially. And I want you to see how low it comfortably feels to go in that lunge. Yeah, you can counterbalance with the weight, knee in line with toe. Really be comfortable with your range. If you're feeling some knee discomfort, I want you to do that. Just drop the hips, the chest instead, and feel a nice stretch on the inside of the legs. So this is where you are if you have any knee discomfort. This is where you are if you're working on that deep lateral flexion. Hands down, reach it up, rotate in. This is our adductor mobility work. Opening up through that midline with that thoracic twist. You could use a weight to help you elevate if that is some place that allows you to access a larger range of motion. And other side, whoa! I know, something about mobility. Oh, so it just makes the sweat happen. So how did we get there? I started with 2 feet together. I put 1 foot out, drop into a low lateral lunge or chest down. but pointing towards the front, both feet pointing the same direction. Go as low as it feels comfortable for you. This side might be different. Now, when you're ready, take that inner hand, the one between, and then reach the same hand to the sky that has the knee bent. There you go. Now thread it through out, thread it through up. You might notice this side feels different, right? That's just something to notice as we do our workout. Am I squatting and putting more weight on one foot versus the other? Nice job, team. One more. And let it all go. We're going to dive into our timed interval sets. So for today, our pod timing is 2 exercises, 45 seconds each. A little shorter than we normally do in this class, but it gives us extra time to focus. So we have 2 exercises in a pod and we do it 3 times. The first one is that exercise I showed you, which was that kettlebell switch or the dumbbell switch. Go medium to heavy on that one. So here are the 2 exercises. I previewed it. Now we're going to show it. It's going to be a one leg. Your knee is behind you and you're passing that weight from side to side. So you can go relatively heavy. It's a stability ankle hip. The second one is a glute tap out. So you're going to grab 1 or 2 weights on this one and you're going to be here and you're going to tap out to the side. This is the one where if you have your socks or your glider, you can drag it in and out. So set up your space accordingly. I will be venturing into glider land. If you're not, just hold the weight and tap. All right, setting up that timer. Here it is. 45 seconds, begins with the switches, Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Here we are. Side to side. That knee is behind you. And I want you to pick up the pace if you're feeling comfortable. Go wider. Let those arms slide from side to side. This is core stability work, but you're really working your glute med. So you're slightly hinged forward to get more activation through that side glute. And your ankle complex, your calves are challenged. Oh, nice. One to the other. Try to make it smooth. 1, 2, and relax. Keep that same leg standing. Grab a second weight if you want. This is the diagonal tap outs. So we're slightly hinged forward in 5 seconds will begin, and you're tapping out to the diagonal corner. Ready, set, here we go. Tap, tap. Hold that weight further away from the chest for more glute core activation. This is where, if you have that glider, gently place it underneath your feet, and you can glide, or a zip lock bag, or a coaster. How about one of those Amazon bags? Oh, I tried to look for one, I couldn't find it this morning. So that foot is probably on fire. We did the same leg. This is getting our glute med here. So you have that glider, push it into the floor, drag that leg in, it's working your adductors. 3, 2, 1, let it all go. Other leg. That's our pod. Now we do everything on the other side. Woo! How about you shake that foot out? It's like waving to everyone. Okay. Okay. Set it up. 1 foot stand. Knee back. Make room for the weight. Pass it. Pass it. Now if you're going heavy, that weight might go home and try to pull you. So all of that mechanics we were talking about, rib cage, are we rung up or down? Find that neutral. Hips, are we tucked or are we flared? Find that neutral. Now add that slight hinge forward and experiment that range of the pass. I'm passing at the mid-center and my arms are reaching as wide. Yeah. As possible. Relax. Same leg. Set up. Glider if you have it. If you have that glider, it will allow you to access a little more position. So I'm sitting back in the hips. You might feel quad, you might feel glute. And let's reach towards that diagonal. Yeah. There you go. Pull in that lighter Ziploc or whatever you have, or really go far stretch calves. If you're reaching, reach long. Nice. Try not to rip the foot. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do that one more time all around. You could go heavier with that weight if you have it, or quicker if you don't have it, okay? 5 seconds to begin. If you have a kettlebell, this makes it a little fun to not focus on hand holding. Let's go, back to that first foot. Try making it tiny, smaller range, and quick. Let's focus on that. Good passes. Now open up that range. Woo! Have fun with it. We're just working it out. 10 seconds to go, team. All about that ankle, glute med strength. Woo! Something we don't focus on a lot, but it's so good when you do. Woo! Shake that foot out. Give it a high. Wait, Minty, y'all. Okay. Lighter time if you have it, or taps. Big taps. Okay. Ready, set. Here we go. Hinge it back slightly forward. We're only doing 2 rounds of this one. The last time we see it on this side. Scrub that floor carpet. Yes. Soft totally works. Stay low. Check out that bell rung up, bell down position. Over here, get neutral. Neutral pulls. Neutral taps. 10 seconds to go. 5 now. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, other side. Woo! Sock sliders. If you have your shoes off, just don't drop a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I know we wouldn't do that purposely anyways. It's like one of those things you say, just to be mindful. Here we go. Find that center. Where's the rib cage at? Where's the hips at? Okay, now you're nice and aligned. Get a little lower. Now make it short and quick. Yeah, make it big and controlled. Kettlebell switches. Okay, if you're tapping the floor, just explore it, right? How can I make my torso sway less? Whoa, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. Same leg, lighter socks. Woo, we got 5 minutes to go. Just wait. Lift your foot. Okay, ready, set. Here we go. Weights up. Sit back. Diagonal. Slow. Checking with rib cage. Checking with hips. Now get a little lower once you find that nice neutral. Side tap or glide. Push, pull. Nice team, 15 seconds to go. Woo! If you got your socks on, you can like feel that heat friction building underneath the carpet. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Step out of it. Very nice. We are done with our 2 rounds. Go ahead and reset up your space. We will have an option for a glider actually on the next one. So if you have your shoes off, keep them off. Okay. What's next? Grab some water, shake it out. So next one I have is a lateral lunge with a plate. Again, if you have knee things, go to the range that's comfortable but doable. So check it out. I'll show it first. One heavy weight. You are going to stay on top of that standing leg, and you're going to push the opposite leg out and drag it in. Out and drag it in. If you have shoes, what this looks like is essentially you lift and replace. But if you have that glider, perfect place to work the adductors as you pull in, yet still work the glute med as it's trying to stabilize with the asymmetrical weight, right? Adductors and glute med. It's hip love today, hip thigh love. All right, that's number one. Number two is a clean. More traditional, you'll see this in a strength class. It's a goodie. It is starting at a deadlift, and you use that hip snap or glutes to get that weight up to the shoulder or rack position. Palms facing the body on those. So one heavy weight, two weights for the next one. Same pattern. This time it's going to be 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Let me get my sidecar timer. Starts with all that weight on one foot. Lateral lunge. Beginning in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weight split. One single weight. The other arm can be outside. It's a single leg squat pretty much. That standing foot is taking most of the load. Drag that leg in. But the standing leg is really the one getting you up. So this is resisting the carpet, but this one is pushing me up. Up, push that heel into the floor. That one just comes along for the ride. Sliding. A little extra resistance. You can do this body weight or not. Knee pain, do more of a hinge. Relax. Other side. Take it out. Woo. Shoulder rolls. Check in with that ribcage alignment. Second side. What's that weight on the standing foot? Here we go. Let this leg lower you. Standing leg lowers. Push it up. Let's focus on this one first. Standing leg goes down. Push it up. Now, what's happening on that other side? It's resisting. Your foot could be fully on the floor. That's going to get more adductor. Oh, if you're doing like a tippy toe option, that's a little less resistance. So more resistance, whole foot on the floor as you slide in and out. Less resistance, tipping toes. Or just tap. You'll still get adductor work. Good team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. So, coming up next, hip snap. You could go heavy on this. Ribcage, check in everyone. Here we go, deadlift. Hip snap curl. Again. It's a quick movement, so it goes down nice and slow. You squeeze up. So check it out. On that hip snap up, do you end in a tough position? Let's dive in. Where are your hips after that snap? Find neutral. Neutral. Yeah. And then check out the knees. I really want my knees staying above the shin on this. It's a deadlift clean. Yeah. So knee above shin. Keep going. All right. Let's switch it to the top. Lateral lunge. Woo! This is good for this too. Or paper plate. You guys like throwing down. It's kind of fun, like tortillas on Beta breakers. I miss that. Okay, where are we? Lunge. This standing foot gets it down and up. Nice. Once you focus in on this, have that sliding leg resist on the way in. It's like you're opening something up and there's breathe. No specific breathing pattern, but not holding our breath. Good, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, team. Hip snap and lift. Remember, not doing a squat. Knees in front of toes. Torso here. Get them up. Ready, set. Here we go. 45 seconds. Deadlift. Hip snap. Hip snap. Go your pace, but watch for this at the top. Neutral. Just like our warm-up. I let you play with it. Play with it. Adductor glute work, huh? Just a different perspective, similar movements that you might have done in class, just a different outlook. Okay, adductor whip chops, similar thing. Remember, this is more a rarity for me finding people with it. So pillow, let's get all up in it. take that pillow between the legs. It gives you something to squish. So could be a ball, could be nothing, just that up focus on zipping up. This is actually a lot of the low core activation, I'll tell you, is in the adductor, squeezing the thighs together. A lot of people squeeze their glutes, and this is not as activated, and the low back is. Let that glute go. See what it feels like to zip up through the front. You hear belly button to spine. Everyone, just squeeze your legs together. That is that feeling. Have you ever heard, like, what does belly button to spine even mean? I think of it like this. I squeeze my thighs together. I act like there's a zipper going from my knees all the way to my navel, and I zip it up. And that is the feeling that gives me that belly button to spine. Really doesn't mean hunkering it in, but rather zipping it up. So adductor wood chops, ball, pillow, whatever you have, I want it to rest on that mid thigh. Or do body weight. You're doing a slow squat and you're squeezing that ball as you go up and down. This is going to turn on that low core for you. We are going to do 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side, and then we'll go from there, okay? Woo! Grab that ball if you have it. Grab that weight. 2 hands. Let's get it started. In 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Wood chop. Straight or bent arms. The weight makes it go to an asymmetrical challenge. So check in on the hips. Are we tucked? Neutral. Lengthen through the back. Nice. The weight's moving from hip to shoulder height. Very nice. 5 seconds to go. Now try to keep that torso steady. Posture break. Woo. 5 seconds. If you felt anything in your back, take a little stretch right here. Whatever you got. Ready, set, other side. Here we go. Squeeze the legs together. I want you to see if you can stabilize by pressing the hips towards each other and engaging them. That will give you stability to wood chop away. Nice, keep going. Take 3 sets of knees. Second side at 45 seconds, we will switch to the third thing. Nice. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. We're going to the floor, team. Check it out. No ball. Wider maybe. Here. 2 feet in. Out, out. Slide in. Slide out. So everyone, start with the plank with me. Start with the plank. Elbows or hands. Now take your feet, walk it in, out, out. In, out, out. But the legs together focus today. In, out, out. Or, if you have socks or gliders, drag it in, out, glider, in, out. Stepping or gliding to that bent leg neutral. Relax. Those are our 2. Come up to standing. Wood chop is number 1. We do 1 minute on the one side, 1 minute on the other. 5 seconds to begin. Ready, set. Here we go. Focus on that zip. Maybe release through the glutes on this. Release here, engage here. I ran out of bun room. So it's a plank to a pull-in. Here we go. And we'll give you a little more room to pull in. On your forearms, you're really not going that far. I want you to keep a relatively neutral plank. Not really dropping the head. We're not hiking. Keep that plank. As you pull up and in, not so much. Plank hold is a beautiful option. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, relax. 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Wood chop. Both of these target the adductor core. And shoulders. Woo, we didn't forget about the shoulders. Okay, deep inhale. When you're ready, line it up. Here we go. Lengthen through the back. Engage through the core. Zip up. Now chop. Little chops along the way. Pump it up. Nice team. You might be at light to no weights at all here. That's a-okay. Check in with your challenge round. Challenging but doable. Last 10 seconds. Coming up on 5 seconds now. Little lower. Why not? 3, 2, 1. Oh goodness. Shoulder roll. Woo. Feel as feels good. Move as feels good. Whoa. Here we go. Relax to the back. Engage. Serve it up. Now everything's steady. This is steady. Try not to move your torso. Here we go. Last 15. It's hard. Oh, micro movements. How do we gain more stability? Try to press the thighs together. See if that helps. Maybe it doesn't. Relax. Okay, team. Glide in out. It could really be mountain climbers too. But what I was focusing on was the feet together pulling. As you glide. Glide. Remember, don't drop the torso. Just glide in. Okay? Here we go. Finisher set. So we will be ending and standing. Everything is core work today. Everything's adductor, everything's glute. But it's a goodie. So let's take a break on that. Woo. So check it out. Did we do both wood chops? Let me see some thumbs up or down. Did we skip a wood chop? We did. Okay, I think my timer's off then. Okay, I thought we did. Lawnmower pulls. So here, we worked so much on the adductor, right? Wide stance. Here, pull it up. Here, pull it up. This standing leg is the one that gives that across the body action. Low, 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 sink into that heel. So when you pull up, you're going about shoulder height, not really any higher than that. It goes to the shin to shoulder height, like an upright pull. We'll do one side, we'll do the other, And then this one gets interesting. It is a single arm swing. Can we all pick up like a medium to heavy like kettlebell and try this, or dumbbell and try it together? Because it's one that I don't want to jump into like super quick. So medium light, what it is a single arm swing. So this is why I think we should try it out together. Because the momentum of the weight will make it so you will not knock your knees, but you also don't want to bowling ball it into yourself. So this is the motion I want us all to try together. Hold that kettlebell, go to a deadlift. Now, just hip snap up. Hip snap up. Hip snap up. I'm really not swinging with my arm. It's just going deadlift, quick stand tall, deadlift, quick stand tall. That is our core stabilizing that momentum. If you're like, doesn't feel comfortable to me, then let's go reverse lunge, curl. Reverse lunge, curl. Same movement, okay? So, what do? We are doing lawnmower pulls to single arm swings or single arm lunge swings. Let's get going. Beginning in 3, 2, 1. Lawnmower pulls. Wide stance. Reach, pull it up. But that leg is really the accelerator. Sink into the floor, push it away. Opposite arm can add that pivot. Let that torso follow that momentum. A little bit of that spiraling of that upper spine that we focused on during the beginning of class. Only if back is feeling good. Keep going. One side pull. Onward pull. Press. The foot into the floor. Relax. Other side. Wide feet. One weight. Beginning in 3, 2, lower. Close left. The palm can be neutral at the end, or it can be thrown down. I prefer the palm neutral. Nice. Add that rotation if you want. Still drop at the hips. Yeah, drop at the hips, get that rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't know about you guys. That second one was my funky side. Oh, the side that strives to get stronger. Okay, swing lunge things. One weight. Heavy if you're swinging, or light. Feel it out. We'll do this 3 times. Here we go. Deadlift. Straight arm. Yeah. Deadlift to straight arms with snap. Starts here. Ends at shoulder height. Remember, your hip snap end position is not a tuck. It's a neutral. And here, avoid this. We walk the line and try to see. Good. Nice swings. Keep it on that side. Or you are doing reverse lunge, bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Other side. I know, you got socks on and you're doing reverse lunge. Weight stays in the front foot. You don't want to slide back. Weight in the front foot. Okay, team. Let's start off in 3, 2, 1. Deadlift. Straight arm. Straight arm. Find that neutral landing. Or, if you're doing the lunge, it's a reverse lunge. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Stand tall curl. Or just this one leg curl. options. Yeah. Okay, lawnmower pulls. Okay, team, lawnmower pulls. We've done a lot of squat lunge standings today. So again, for my knee bones, just do a hinge. Ready, set, go. Or if you want, that full arm pull up, wide leg, go. Pull. I want the acceleration to be low and up, like that lawnmower. So hard. Dun 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 dun. Up. Dun 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 dun. Up. Dun 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 dun. Keep trying that cadence. There you go. Push that floor away. Dun 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 dun. Up. Dun 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 dun. Up. Dun 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 dun. Oh! Other side. Woo! I hope you guys have no lungs to mow today. Woo! Or you would be like, I'm warmed up for that. Here we go. Wide stance. Reach. Warm it up first. Low hips. Pull it up. No rush. Low, 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 low. Get as low as you can. Press it away. Light medium or no weight at all. 20 seconds. Opportunity to try that pace. Here we go. Down. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Up. Dun, 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 dun. Up. 10 seconds more. That pace. Up to you. Dun, 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 dun. Up. Low, 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 low. Up. Press that floor. Press. Yeah. Those are gone. Swingy. We're almost there, team. Take a deep breath. Let's get it. Heavy weight. Here we go. Deadlift. Swing. Single arm swing. There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Without it, the hip is the mover. Hip up, hip back. Hip, hip. Stiff arm. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world. What is 10 seconds. We walk the line and try to see. Breathe. Falling behind. 5 seconds coming up. I know. 5, 3, 2, 1. Focus is key. You start to turn, and then everything goes a little freestyle. Freestyle's good. All right, team, we're gonna start coming down to cooling down movements. So if you want your mat to lay on the floor, we will be coming down on the floor. So take time, get a sip of water, arrange your space accordingly. Heart rate's probably up, right? So we're not gonna go immediately down to the floor, but we will get there. I want to keep us up and lifted while we have that heart rate up. All right, team. We did so much glute work. Let's start with that glute med stretch. What it is, figure 4. This stretches your piriformis. I'll tell you all about the piriformis. It's one that's often forgotten in the hip complex. Or if you have space, you might get a deeper stretch here. So check out the one you want, okay? Figure 4, whatever style you want. Cross it over. Here, go ahead, lean forward and release that head.
Homegrown alligator, see you later.
So, we're almost there. The piriformis is a power team with the glute med and the glute max. You keep that figure 4 stretch, I'll stand tall. Glute med here, glute max up here. Piriformis, SI joint to outer hip. For those of you who have shooting SI joint pain, that piriformis is squeezing it tight because it's trying to make up for glute med strength. So often that piriformis is super tight, which is why we do the glute med work we do. Because it's like picking something up with your pinky. You're not supposed to do that. That's your piriformis working. We turn on our glute med to be like, I'm going to pick something up with my hand. It is a stronger muscle. So figure 4, we're releasing that whole complex. Other side. Figure 4, flex foot. Sit back into it. Let that torso drop if it feels good. Add that slight pivot. Release team. We did a lot of calf ankle stability. Flex foot. Calf stretch. Hand forward. Switch sides. Flex foot. Hinge it forward. This is where you anteriorly tilt. Let it go. Everyone to the floor. Hands or elbows. Toe pointing front, leg center. We're going to get an adductor stretch. Follow the adductor work we did. Hands underneath the shoulders. Looks like this. Hips back. Sit back into it. Or elbows. Walk your fingertips to the opposite side. Switch sides. Hands under shoulders. Leg out. Or drop it to your forearm. Hips back. Keep that foot on the floor. If you want, walk the hands to the opposite side of that foot. Now everyone, we also worked on ankles, giving it some extra love. Come to a kneeling position, or you can do the standing. Gently rock that knee towards the toe. You can add pressure, but you're not pushing. End range. Walk it back. If you're standing, it's like this. It should feel all right. Small range, right? Other side. Really gentle. Just like you're about to walk a step, you're loading the foot, not pushing the foot. Then back it off. Or standing. Gentle. At your own time, step on up. One foot over the other. We're getting that glute med stretch here, as well as the hip flexor. Reach it up. Press both feet into the floor. 2 arms lift if you want. Good, let's try that other side. So I take one foot, I step it over. The side that I stepped over, or the one with the foot and back. Take that arm. Lift up.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road.
Both up.
Gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changing the atmosphere.
Let it go. Take your hands. We're gonna grab your toes. Bend.
Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean.
Bend.
There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun.
Last one, big lift. Take your time.
Like
2 more, down and up.
I'll be riding shotgun. I'm the hot sun, feeling like a
Big lift, big reach. Good job, team. Woo! Really